The X Factor is an American reality television music competition show created by Simon Cowell and produced by FremantleMedia North America and SYCOtv, a partnership between Cowell and Sony Music Entertainment, which aired on Fox from 2011 to 2013. Based on the original UK show, and in addition to the X Factor franchise, the series found new singing talent, drawn from public auditions, and they competed against each other for votes. The winner was determined by the show's viewers via telephone, the internet, and SMS text voting, and was awarded a recording contract with Cowell's record label Syco Music, worth $5 million in seasons 1 and 2. and $1 million in Season 3. America voted for the following winners: Melanie Amaro, Tate Stevens, and Alex and Amp Sierra, respectively. The show began airing on September 21, 2011, and aired annually from September through December until 2013. The series employed a panel of judges who critiqued the contestants' performances. Each contestant was assigned to one of 4 categories. The group acts were a one category and the others were based on age or gender. For example, in Season 1 the categories were girls, boys, groups, and over 30s. Each judge was assigned to one of the categories, and acted as mentor to the contestants in his or her category, helping to decide song choices, styling, and staging, while also judging contestants from the other categories after each of the live performances. They competed with each other to try to get one of the contestants in the category to win the competition, thus making them the winning judge. The most successful contestants to have emerged from the series of Fifth Harmony, namely, the original judging panel consisted of Cowell, Paula Abdul, Cheryl Cole and L.A. Reid, with Nicole Scherzinger and Steve Jones as co-hosts. Scherzinger later replaced Cole on the panel after 2 audition sites. Demi Lovato and Britney Spears joined the panel in the second season as replacements for Abdul and Scherzinger, while Khloe Kardashian and Mario Lopez replaced Jones as co-hosts. Spears and Reid did not return for the 3rd season and were replaced by Kelly Rowland and Paulina Rubio, while Lopez became sole host after Kardashian was not asked to come back. On February 7, 2014, Fox announced that the X Factor would not be renewed for a 4th season, following Cowell's decision to return to the UK version of the series a day earlier. History. Simon Cowell was previously a judge on the enormously successful reality show American Idol, which was the #1 show in the United States for 8 consecutive seasons. Cowell was also a judge on the original UK version, Pop Idol, which did not fare so well. Its first series was massively successful, but while the second series was also successful, the viewers' figure for its finale dropped. Some, including Pop Idol judge Pete Waterman, considered Michelle McManus an unworthy winner. Cowell wished to launch a new show which he would own the rights to. In 2004, Pop Idol was axed, and ITV announced a new show in the United Kingdom, The X Factor, which was created by Cowell. However, in the United States, prior to launching The X Factor, Simon Fuller sued Cowell, claiming that he should be credited as an executive producer despite having no involvement with Cowell's new show. After the lawsuit in 2011 in the U.S., Cowell was allowed to bring The X Factor to the United States but could not be credited with the title's creator or executive producer. In April 2009, it was reported that Cowell was planning to try to launch a version of The X Factor in the U.S. after his American Idol contract ended at the close of its season 9. In September, Fox, the broadcaster of American Idol, signed the deal to launch the U.S. version of The X Factor. On January 11, 2010, News Corporation reported that Cowell would leave American Idol after season 9 in order to bring The X Factor to the U.S. In September 2011, Cowell told the Television Critics Association that he was leaving American Idol so that he could judge and act as executive producer of the U.S. version of The X Factor. Additionally, Cowell signed a long-term contract with Sony Music, who already supported Syco music artists in the UK, under which he was involved with the production of the U.S. version of the show and also worked with the artists who won recording contracts. In November 2010, Fox began airing short commercials for the program, which displayed the text, "Coming to America Fall 2011. The New York Times described the commercials as efforts by the network to set up the launch of The X Factor as a television event. Quote, in February 2011, during Super Bowl 45, Fox unveiled the official logo for the show in a promo starring Cowell. A second promo was shown during the course of that evening, featuring Katy Perry, Justin Bieber, the Black Eyed Peas, Usher, Lady Gaga, the Pussycat Dolls and Madonna. This promo gave rise to speculation about who would join Cowell on the X Factor judging panel. Format, categories. The show is primarily concerned with identifying singing talent, though appearance, personality, stage presence and dance routines are also an important element of many performances. Each judge is assigned one of 4 categories. For Season 1, these categories were boys, girls, over 30s, and groups. Season 2's categories and age group boundaries were changed, with the boys and girls categories becoming teens and young adults, and the over 30s became over 25s. For both seasons, some groups were formed from soloists and other groups rejected after the audition process. Through the live shows, the judges act as mentors to the category, helping to decide song choices, styling and staging, while judging contestants from other categories. There are 5 stages to the competition. Stage 1, producers' auditions. Stage 2, judges' auditions. Stage 3, boot camp. Stage 4, judges' houses. Stage 5, live shows. There are 4 stages to the competition. Stage 1, producers' audition. Stage 2, judges' auditions. Stage 3, 4-chair challenge. Stage 4, live shows. Auditions. The show is open to solo artists and vocal groups age 12 and above, with no upper age limit. Applicants are given an opportunity to apply by uploading a video audition to the internet. The show's producers also send a mobile audition van to various locations throughout the U.S. to audition singers who are unable to attend the arena auditions. A round of first auditions is held in front of producers months before the show is aired, some by application and appointment, and others in open auditions that anyone can attend. These auditions, held at various venues around the U.S., attract very large crowds. The producers' auditions are not televised, but shots of crowds waving and judges' cars arriving are filmed and later spliced in with the televised auditions shot later in the year. After waiting at the venue 4 hours, each candidate is given a brief audition by someone from the production team. If they pass that audition, they are given a golden ticket that allows them to audition for a more senior member of the production team. Only candidates who successfully pass this second audition are invited to perform in front of the judges. A selection of the auditions in front of the judges, usually the best, The worst and the most bizarre are broadcast during the first few weeks of the show. The judges' auditions are held in front of a live audience, and the acts sing over a backing track. If a majority of the judges have to say yes, then the act goes through to the next stage, otherwise they are sent home. Boot camp and judges' houses. In the first 2 seasons, the contestants selected at the auditions were further refined through a series of performances at boot camp, and then at the judges' houses, until a small number eventually progressed to the live finals. At boot camp, the judges collaboratively chose a small number of acts for the next round, judges' houses. The producers then assigned each of the judges a category to mentor, and the judges split up for the judges' houses round, in which each of them hosted the contestants in their assigned category at a luxurious residence, often scattered around the globe. The houses the contestants visited did not in every case actually belong to the judges. Some were rented for the occasion. The contestants did not know who the mentor would be until they arrived at the judge's house. During this round, each judge held another round of auditions on location, and then further reduced the number of acts with the help of a celebrity guest. In Season 3, these stages of the competition are being replaced by a new stage called the 4-Chair Challenge, first introduced in the Dutch version of the series. Live shows the selected finalists move into shared accommodation at the Hollywood Hills to take part in the show. The mansion is also notably used for housing the finalists from American Idol. The finals consist of a series of 2 live shows, the first featuring the contestants' performances and the second revealing the results of the public voting, culminating in one or more acts being eliminated. Celebrity guest performers also feature regularly. These live shows are filmed at CBS Television City in Los Angeles, California. The performance shows are broadcast on Wednesday nights and the results show on Thursday nights. In Season 1, 17 acts were put through to the live shows, and 16 acts were put through in Season 2. In addition to the live broadcast on Fox, Sony and SYCOtv created a completely integrated second-screen experience on a Pepsi-sponsored live digital pre-show known as the X Factor Digital Experience. In addition to watching the program live on television, the audience was now able to participate on multiple platforms in real time. Performances. The show is primarily concerned with identifying a potential pop star, a star group, and singing talent. Appearance, personality, stage presence and dance routines are all important elements of the contestants' performances. In the initial live shows, each act performs once in the first show in front of a studio audience and the judges, usually singing over a pre-recorded backing track. Dances are also commonly featured. Acts occasionally accompany themselves on guitar or piano. Each live show has had a different theme. Each contestant's song is chosen according to the theme. After each act has performed, the judges comment on the performance. Heated disagreements, usually involving judges defending the contestants against criticism, are a regular feature of the show. Once all the acts have appeared, the phone lines open and the viewing public vote on which act they want to keep. Once the number of contestants has been reduced to 5 or 6, each act would perform twice in the performances show. This continues until only 3 acts remain. These acts go on to appear in the grand final, which decides the overall winner by public vote. Results. Before the results are announced, the results show occasionally begins with a group performance from the remaining contestants. However, the song is pre-recorded and the contestants mime due to problems with the number of microphones. The 2 acts polling the fewest votes are revealed. Both these acts perform again in their final showdown, and the judges vote on which of the 2 to send home. They were able to pick new songs to perform in the final showdown. Double elimination took place in some of the results show, where the bottom three acts were revealed and the act with the fewest votes was automatically eliminated, and the two with the next fewest votes performed in the final showdown as normal. In Season 2, at the end of each results show, the rankings of the acts based on the public votes were announced. Ties are possible as there are 4 judges voting on which of the two to send home. In the event of a tie, the result goes to deadlock, and the act who came last in the public vote is sent home. The actual number of votes cast for each act is not revealed, nor even the order. However, a twist occurred in Season 2 where the rankings of the acts based on the public vote for the week were revealed after the eliminations on the show. Once the number of contestants has been reduced to 4, the act which polled the fewest votes is automatically eliminated from the competition. Twists after the X Factor. The winner of the competition is awarded a recording contract with Syco Music in association with Sony Music Entertainment, which would include cash payments totaling $5 million. A press release on behalf of the show on February 7, 2011 called the recording contract the largest guaranteed prize in television history. Unlike the British version of the show, the costs of recording and marketing the winning artist will be paid for separately from the $5 million initial contract payment. The $5 million will be paid directly to the winner in 5 annual installments of $1 million. Cowell said in a conference call with reporters on February 7, 2011, "I think it should be a life-changing prize, and just to be clear, this isn't a dressed-up $5 million. This is a guaranteed $5 million payable to the winner. The recording, marketing, and video costs are completely separate to that. It will be paid over 5 years at $1 million a year." Cowell said in the same conference call that the specific music label within the Sony family that the winner signs with depends on which label could provide the best support to the winner with regard to the type of music the winner chooses to perform. Series overview. To date, 3 seasons have been broadcast, as summarized below. Contestant in Boys category, contestant in Girls category, contestant in Teens category, contestant in Young Adults category, contestant in Over 25s or Over 30s category, contestant in Groups category. Notes: judges and hosts. Judges at the time of announcing the U.S. version of the X Factor, Simon Cowell was the only confirmed judge for the show. He later said that he was taking the choices of who to join him on the show very seriously, saying, "It's pointless hiring judges who don't know anything about the music business. I'll probably go and find someone who did what I did for a living. I was an A&R guy for 20 years. Eventually, Grammy Award-winning record executive, songwriter, and record producer L.A. Reid, a former UK X Factor judge Cheryl Cole, and Cowell's former American Idol colleague Paula Abdul were confirmed to join Cowell in the judging panel. Cole was dismissed from the show after 2 sets of auditions and was replaced by co-host Nicole Scherzinger from the Newark auditions. However, this decision did not go down well with TV critics, and also many celebrities including Kim Kardashian, Cameron Diaz and Rihanna. After Season 1, the show's producers had said that they would undergo some changes which resulted in what media outlets call an X Factor shake-up. On January 30, 2012, it was announced that neither Abdul nor Scherzinger would return as a judge for Season 2. When searching for replacements, Cowell sought to hire pop star Britney Spears as Scherzinger's replacement. After months of negotiations, Cowell and Spears came to an agreement for Season 2. Following the employment of Spears, Cowell was looking for a young superstar, in order to bring in a younger audience. On May 14, it was confirmed that Demi Lovato and Spears were the new judges. On December 13, 2012, Reed announced that he would not be returning as a judge for a third season, instead opting to focus on Epic Records. Spears announced on January 11, 2013 that she would not be renewing her contract for another season, opting to focus on recording her 8th studio album. In March 2013, Lovato was announced to be joining Cowell on the panel again for Season 3. In April 2013, it was reported that former X Factor UK judge Kelly Rowland was the front-runner to replace Spears. In May, it was officially confirmed that Rowland and Paulina Rubio would join Cowell and Lovato for Season 3. Judges Gallery. Hosts. Cowell initially indicated that the X Factor may have 2 hosts. Numerous people were speculated to host the series, including High School Musical star Corbin Bleu, model Marissa Miller, and Dermot O'Leary, host of the UK version. On May 8, 2011, Nicole Scherzinger and Welsh presenter Steve Jones were announced as co-hosts of the show. However, following the departure of Judge Cheryl Cole in Season 1, Scherzinger took her place and Jones became sole host. After Season 1, Jones followed Scherzinger and Judge Paula Abdul out the door as they were all dismissed from their duties on the show. Reports on who were going to replace Jones as the host circulated for months. Reality star Khloe Kardashian and extra host Mario Lopez were confirmed as the 2 hosts hired. The Season 2 auditions, boot camp, and judges' houses phases of the show went on without hosts as they were not yet confirmed. On April 22, 2013, Fox announced that Lopez would return as sole host for Season 3 after Kardashian was not asked back as co-host. Hosts Gallery. Judges categories and the finalists. In each season, each judge is allocated a category to mentor and chooses small number of acts to progress to the live finals. This table shows, for each season, which category each judge was allocated and which acts he or she put through to the live finals. Winning judge category. Winners are in bold, eliminated contestants in small font. Pre-show. The Pepsi Pre-Show Live is a podcast, sponsored by Pepsi, that is broadcast through the X Factor website 1 hour before every episode in the live rounds of the show. This program features behind-the-scenes looks, backstage, acoustic performances, and interviews with celebrities, judges, contestants, and X Factor alumni. This program is hosted by Jesse Giddings, Adrienne Bailon, and Jim Cantiello. Reception. Television ratings. Seasonal rankings of the X Factor on Fox. Each U.S. network television season starts in late September and ends in late May, which coincides with the completion of May sweeps. Awards and nominations. At the 2012 Teen Choice Awards, the X Factor beat rival shows American Idol and The Voice to take the award for Reality Competition Show. The X Factor also won the award for Breakout Show, and Simon Cowell won the Male Personality Award. Controversy and criticism. In Week 7 of Season 1, Scherzinger voted to eliminate contestant Rachel Crow from the show over Marcus Canty. This took the results to deadlock. Following this, Crow was eliminated and Scherzinger was booed off the stage and her future on the show was put in jeopardy. She subsequently received death threats from some viewers. Scherzinger was let go at the end of the season and later relocated to London to replace Kelly Rowland as a judge on the original UK version of the show. The airing of the Season 2 Judges' Houses episode on October 17, 2012 was cut short abruptly in the middle of Lovato's selection for the top 16 to return to MLB on Fox coverage of Game 3 of the 2012 National League Championship Series, which had been in a lengthy rain delay and restarted, after viewer complaints and a Twitter message from Cowell that consisted of his reaction being "It's what's known as a total F-up." The episode was re-aired the next week in full, in Season 3, due to graphic errors made in the top 13 round of the live shows regarding voting. All voting results posted in that episode were invalidated, and the contestants sang once more in the November 7, 2013 show, with the results revealed on November 13. Music releases by the X Factor contestants. International broadcast. Following the announcement of the show coming to America, several other broadcasters around the world expressed interest in acquiring the rights to show the American version of the show in their country. The below-mentioned countries may have their own version of the X Factor, dubbed equally or under another name. Brazil, premiered on October 11, 2011 on Canal Sony. Bulgaria, Season 1 premiered Saturday, November 3, 2012 on Fox. Canada, simultaneously broadcast with the Fox broadcast on CTV or CTV2. Cyprus premiered on September 30, 2011 on RIK1. Czech Republic, Season 2 premiered on September 15, 2012 on Prima Love. Denmark premiered on October 1, 2011 on Dr. HD. Estonia premiered on October 9, 2011, and is broadcast on every Sunday on TV3. Finland premiered on October 4, 2011, and is broadcast on Tuesday and Friday on Sub. Greece premiered on October 1, 2011 on ANT1. Hungary premiered on October 1, 2011, and is broadcast on every Sunday and Saturday on Cool TV. India premiered on September 22, 2011 and is simulcast on Big CBS Prime, Love and Spark. Indonesia, a group of local TV networks, is airing the shows the same week it is aired in America. In Jakarta it airs on B Channel on Thursday and Friday, with repeats on Saturday and Sunday. Ireland premiered on September 13, 2011 on TV3 and is broadcast every Friday. Also airs on ITV2. Israel premiered on September 14, 2011, and is broadcast on Friday and Saturday on Hot 3. Iran premiered on December 20, 2012, and is broadcast on Thursday and Friday on Gem TV. Japan premiered on October 1, 2011 on Fox Business 238. Latin America premiered on October 12, 2011 on Sony Channel. Season 2 premiered on October 26, 2012 also on Sony Channel. Latvia premiered on December 1, 2012 on Channel 2. Malaysia premiered on September 23, 2011 on AID TV. Middle East premiered on September 24, 2011 on OSN First. New Zealand broadcast 6 hours and 30 minutes after it is aired in the US on TV3. Philippines premiered on September 22, 2011 on Studio 23. Poland premiered on October 11, 2011 on Fox Life and is broadcast every Tuesday. Portugal airs on SYCOtv. Russia premiered on January 2, 2012, and is broadcast on Monday to Friday on MTV. Singapore, same-day telecast as the US on MediaCorp Channel 5. Serbia premiered on November 2, 2012 on Fox Serbia. Slovakia premiered on September 23, 2011 on J Plus. Season 2 premiered September 14, 2012 on TVJ. South Africa broadcast on SABC1. Thailand broadcast on Workpoint TV, RTL CBS Entertainment. Turkey broadcast on Dizzy Max Entertainment. Trinidad and Tobago airs on CNC3. United Kingdom and Ireland. As part of Cowell's contract, it was agreed that ITV2, the sister channel to the ITV network, would have rights to air the US version. The first season was broadcast in the UK 18 hours after the US airing. It premiered on September 22, 2011 in the UK and airs on Thursday and Friday nights. The second season premiered on September 27, 2012, meaning there was initially a delay of 2 weeks after the US airing. For the live shows onwards, this gap has again reduced to 48 hours. Season 3 premiered on September 20, 2013, 9 days after the US premiere. Media sponsorship. On January 7, 2011, Fox, SYCOtv and FremantleMedia North America announced that Pepsi would be the official sponsor of The X Factor. The sponsorship included an extensive multi-platform on- and off-air marketing partnership. On June 9, Chevrolet was announced as the second official sponsor of the show. Chevrolet's sponsorship would also include an extensive multi-platform on- and off-air marketing partnership. Sony was confirmed as the third official sponsor on July 26. Sony's sponsorship of The X Factor would also include an extensive multi-platform on- and off-air marketing partnership. Verizon also sponsored the show. They were the official wireless sponsor. In 2012, the show was the second highest revenue-earning show of the year, with $5.55 million ad revenue per half hour, behind American Idol. For the third season, Honda and Procter & Gamble replaced the previous major sponsors of the show, with Procter & Gamble using it as a platform to promote its CoverGirl, herbal essences and secret personal care brands.